Gerą dieną visiems, kurie šiuo metu mus matote. Čia portalas LRT.lt. Mano vardas Ramūnas Zilnys ir vakar mes pradėjome tiesioginių transliacijų maratoną, kuriame kalbinsime visus į Eurovizijos atrankos finalą patekusius dainininkus. Priminsiu visiems, kad šeštadienį įvyko pirmasis Eurovizijos atrankos turas ir iš jo į kitą etapą, o kitas etapas jau ir yra paskutinis, tai yra finalas, žengė du dainininkai. Vakar mes šnekučiavome su atlikėja Juste Baradulinaite, o šiandieną mes turime pirmojo atrankos etapo lyderį, su kuriuo netrukus kalbėsimės. Bet pačioje pokalbio pradžioje dar noriu pasakyti, kad jūs, žiūrėdami šitą transliaciją LRT.lt arba LRT YouTube arba LRT Facebooko paskyroje, galite taip pat dalyvauti šitame pokalbėje, užduoti klausimus komentaruose ir vieno klausimo autoriui mes padovanosime puikų prizą, kurio neįmanoma niekur nusipirkti, jį galima tik laimėti. Tai yra puikus Eurovizijos marškinėliai, apie kuriuos svajoja kiekvienas tikras Eurovizijos gerbėjas. Netingėkit, uždavinėkit klausimus, aš juos tikrai šios transliacijos metu perskaitysiu. O žmogus, kuriam mes šitos klausimus uždavinėsime, sėdi šalia manęs jau dabar. Jo vardas yra Anyanya ir jis yra pirmojo Eurovizijos atrankos turo laimėtojas su kūriniu Running Out of Time. Mes kalbėsimės dviem kalbom, aš uždavinėsiu klausimus lietuviškai, Anyanya su manim kalbėsis angliškai, aš pabandysiu didžiąją dalį visko išversti ir aš tikiu, kad mes labai smagiai ir jaukiai praleisime šitą pusvalandį. So hello, welcome, nice to see you again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Actually, how many words do you know in Lithuanian?
I know a few now, a lot of words, Manovaras, Anyanya, Ashlabingas Budmische. I know a few words, I'm learning. It's like little by little, like trupu, how do you call it? Trupuku? Like
Truputuka.
Truputuka, yeah. So little by little, like step by step,
Truputuką kalbi lietuviškai, Anyanya.
Taip.
Ir beveik supranti, ką aš noriu paklausti visą laiką. So my first question, of course, is how does it feel to be in the final, which is going to take part on the 15th of February in the biggest arena in Lithuania? You have several weeks where you can just basically now, concentrate and go and do your thing in the final. But what were the emotions on Saturday night when you found out that you were definitely going through?
I was very surprised. But for me, it's a blessing. And it's a miracle that me, and the blessing is to be in Lithuania and to be loved by Lithuanians, and so for me, I just see it like a blessing. It's a blessing and it's a miracle for me.
I'll translate this part.
Okay.
Taigi aš paklausiau Anyanijos, kiek jis moka kalbėti lietuviškai, jis sakė truputuką, šiek tiek, žingsnis po žingsnio, jis mokosi ir kuo toliau, tuo daugiau tų žodžių moka. Na ir koksgi buvo jausmas laimėti šeštadienio vakarą Eurovizijos atrankos turą. Sakė, kad jis buvo nustebęs, bet tai yra tikra laimė, tikras džiaugsmas, tikras palaiminimas ir jis jaučia, kad tiesiog Dievas jį palaimino, nes jis dabar yra Lietuvoje ir štai tiek daug žmonių čia Lietuvoje jį myli, jį mėgsta, balsavo už jo dainą ir dabar ta daina yra finale. You are quite well known in Lithuania to people who are interested in music, but how did this idea to go to Eurovision come about, and did you have it for a long time, or was it a spontaneous decision?
So I had this idea, of course, for a long time. I've been part of the Ukrainian Eurovision team. I've always tried to back up for most of the famous singers. I worked with Jamala, and it was like always inspiring to go to Eurovision, but I never ever made a step. So when my mom died last year, and because I also wanted, to go see my mom for many years after living in Ukraine. The year I wanted to go, COVID started. Then after the war started, then I was making plans to go see her, and she died. And that's when I realized that, man, we don't have time. We are all running out of time. If you want to do something, do it now. If you want to pursue a dream, see a loved one, do it now, because there's no time. I call it no time, Ashpegu, I'm running. So that's the inspiration. And my win, the semifinal, I dedicated it to my mom.
Aš paklausiau, ar buvo iš tikrųjų minčių anksčiau dalyvauti Eurovizijoje, tai jis sakė gyvenamas Ukrainoje, nes tikriausiai daugelis iš jūsų žinote tą Anyanijos istoriją, jis yra iš Afrikos, tačiau gyveno Ukrainoje, Bučioje ir tada prasidėjo karas, jisai persikėlė į Lietuvą, kad buvo tokių minčių ir Ukrainoje gyvenant jis iš tikrųjų ir palaikydavo ir dirbo su Eurovizijos ir dainuodavo pritarančius vokalus su Eurovizijos dainininkais, pavyzdžiui, su Jamala, bet pats tas toksai žingsnis, drąsus žingsnis eiti į pačią Euroviziją, kažkaip jis vis neprisiruošdavo tam ir praėjusiais metais mirė jo mama mama, Anyanya, svajojo ir planavo ją aplankyti, tačiau taip jau nutiko, kad kai jis perskraustė į Ukrainą, prasidėjo pandemija, tada prasidėjo karas ir dabar jo mamos nebėra. Jis pagalvojo iš tikrųjų, kad gyvenime taip jau būna, nereikia atidėlioti dalykų, reikia daryti dalykus, kuriuos tu nori ir taip atsirado šitas dalyvavimas Eurovizijoje. Pati daina ir pergalė pirmajame Eurovizijos pusfinalyje Anyanijos buvo dedikuota jo mamai. How did the song come about? There are quite a few surnames, in the credits of that song, and some of those surnames are not Lithuanian as well. So, how did you come up with the song? Where did you get the song? How did the song come about? Was it written especially for Eurovision, with Eurovision in mind? Tell us everything.
Yeah, so of course, initially when I started writing the song, I wasn't thinking about Eurovision because I know Eurovision has a special style, of music. But I wanted to do something that has powerful words, that has meaning, and that also could inspire someone, And when everything was done, I wrote, he was the guitarist, he was part of the team for Jamala that won the Eurovision. He was her guitarist. He is the producer of the song. Because I wanted to work with people who have been there, who understand what it means to work in the Eurovision space. And so when I spoke with him, I told him, I want the song to be very soulful, gospel. He said, Eurovision? No, we have to make it sound a little bit like this and like this. So a bit of my idea, a bit of his idea, and wrote my friends, one that we lived together, studied in medical school in Ukraine together. So it's kind of like a joint team. The piano player is from Lithuania. He also played the piano parts of the music. So it's like a mixture of all the different countries, Nigeria, Ukraine, Lithuania. That's why it sounds so, amazing, so different, yeah.
And it's like that on the stage as well, because
it's like that, yeah. My team, we had someone, the back singer, she actually traveled by bus for many hours just to come be with me in the Eurovision.
From where?
Ukraine, from Kyiv,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
And so we have a team of Ukrainians, Lithuanians, and Nigerians.
Okay. Aš paklausiu, kaip atsirado šita daina, kuri skamba Eurovizijoje. Anyanya atsakė, kad iš tikrųjų ji nebuvo parašyta specialiai Eurovizijai, tiesiog norėjosi galingos dainos su gera žinia, su prasme. Ir tada, kai prasidėjo mintis apie Euroviziją, jis pradėjo bendrauti su savo geru pažįstamu, kuris yra Ukrainoje, gitaristas šitoje dainoje. Ir tas žmogus, kuris įprodusavo šitą kūrinį, jisai dirbo su Jamala, kai Jamala laimėjo Eurovizijos dainų konkursą. Ir pradinė Anyanijos idėja buvo parašyti tokią dainą, kuri yra gal dvelkianti soulų, gospelų, gal šiek tiek ramesnė turbūt, bet tas bičiulis iš Ukrainos sakė, ne, jeigu čia Eurovizija, reikia truputį galbūt kitokio ritmo, taip galų gale viskas susidėliojo ir beje tai visiškai tarptautinė komanda, kadangi klavišininkas yra iš Lietuvos, bet taip pat scenoje yra muzikantai iš Nigerijos ir iš Ukrainos, pavyzdžiui, pritrančioji dainininkė iš Kijevo šitam pasirodymui važiavo daug valandų autobusu ir mes ją pamatėme Eurovizijos dainų konkurso scenoje. We have a saying in Lithuania, I'm not sure if in English if they use it, like, your appetite grows the more you are eating, which means like, you already won the first semi-final. And of course, there are only 2 songs that we know so far that are in the final. Yes. So it's too early to see the whole picture. Yes. But, you came here to win this. Some artists are like, this is a good place to showcase yourself and just sing your song that you like and blah, blah, blah. But, but in your head, like, do you have this, okay, well, actually, I could do this and I could stand on that big stage in Switzerland?
When I decided to come for Eurovision, I wasn't really thinking about winning. I just came to pass a message. Like I said, my life is a miracle. I know in Lithuania it's mano gyvenimas yra stebuklas. And it's true, my life is really a miracle. And I think that I believe in miracles, and I believe that if there's going to be a miracle in the final for me to win, I'm not going to control that. I think that only God knows, and we are just going to show the best quality, and we try to change a few things because I believe that's it's important that an artist listens to constructive corrections, and we know where we can get better, because it's my first time. I didn't expect a lot of crazy things happening now. So, but we already are going to have a meeting tomorrow with my team and go back to the drawing board and come back 10 times better.
Okay. Aš paklausiau Anyanijos, ar jisai tiki, kad gali laimėti visą šitą Lietuvos Eurovizijos atranką ir atstovauti mūsų šaliai. Sakė, na, iš tikrųjų, tai jo gyvenimas yra stebuklas ir kai bus, tai bus. Svarbiausias tikslas yra ateiti ir nešti žinią toje scenoje. Tačiau kita vertus, na, iš tiesų jie žino, kaip pagerinti pasirodymą Anyanya ir jo komanda. Ir tai nereiškia, kad jie dabar klausysis visų įmanomų patarimų, tačiau yra visokiausių minčių, kaip būti toje finalo scenoje 10 kartų geresniems. Ir jau rytoj su komanda jie susitiks, aptars tam tikrus galbūt patobulinimus, kaip ta daina galėtų skambėti dar garsiau. Na ir jeigu Dievas nuspręs, tai gali būti, kad Anyanya ir atstovaus Lietuvai Eurovizijos dainų konkurse. I'll have some more questions afterwards, but we already have a ton of questions from our viewers. Actually, before I go to the first of them, I mean, you won a big television show in Lithuania as well, 2 years ago. Yes. But we already talked before we went on air that, this is kind of different, because you are getting like messages from people from abroad, etc., etc. So the wave of attention is real, right? I mean,
it's real, it's scary, it's too many emotions. It's like you are like happy one moment, the other moment you are like worried, the other moment you are like, did I hurt someone? I'm not that kind of guy. So it's like too many emotions, too many art like running in my head, but I have, of course, my family, my wife, that is supporting me and praying and saying, be strong, there are people who genuinely love you, and forget about other distractions and let's do this, because as human, you can think about, like, I am a very peaceful guy. I don't like trouble. I don't like to hurt people. And sometimes I feel that unconsciously I might. So I was thinking a lot, because, of course, a lot of great singers, I feel every singer deserves to be in the finals. And because we put in time, energy, money, it's a lot behind the scene. And everyone deserves to be in the finals. So everyone is a winner. And I congratulate all other singers, even the ones who are going to sing. I wish them like the best of luck, But it's been crazy, yeah.
Okay. Aš paklausiau, kiek sulaukė visokiausių reakcijų ir dėmesio jau nuo to šeštadienio, kai vyko ta pergalė Eurovizijos atrankos pirmajame ture, ir Anyanya yra laimėjęs kitą populiarų televizijos šou Lietuvos balsą prieš 2 metus. Tačiau mes jau kalbėjome prieš eterį, kad iš tikrųjų tai yra skirtingi dalykai, nes dabar rašo žinutes ir žmonės iš užsienio ir užplūdo patys įvairiausi komentarai. Ir kaip sako Anyanya, vieną akimirką jis džiaugiasi, kitą akimirką jis išsigandęs, trečią akimirką galvoja, gal aš kažką įskaudinau, gal aš kažkam trukdau. Jis stengiasi šiek tiek atsiriboti nuo visų tų komentarų, nes iš esmės jis tiesiog atėjo padainuoti šitą dainą, jam puikiai pasisekė ir jis sako, kad visi artistai tikrai nusipelnė būti finale, jo nuomonė, nes visi įdėjo daug laiko, energijos, pinigų, ir jis linki sėkmės visiems kitiems atlikėjams, kurie dainuos Eurovizijos atrankoje, ir sako tai labai nuoširdžiai. Let's go to some questions from our audience. Okay. Važiuojam. Well, you have been asked these questions before, but we're always, I do believe that actually after Eurovision selection, there are new people who actually came to kind of find out about you. I honestly believe that, so they are very curious in things like, for example, Miglė is asking, nuo kada pradėjote dainuoti? How old were you when you sang your first song, when you started singing?
Oh.
Well, maybe let's change it, like, singing more seriously and singing more often.
Oh, I think I never sang till I went to Ukraine, and I was 19.
Okay.
And I started becoming, because I was in the medical school, I went to do specialty as a surgeon, worked 2 years as a surgeon, and professionally, I started singing from 2018.
Okay.
Professionally.
Okay. Taigi klausimas buvo, nuo kelių metų pradėjo dainuoti Anyanya, jis pradėjo tai daryti 19 metų, kai persikraustė į Ukrainą. Ten jis, jeigu jūs nežinot netyčia, nors ta istorija gana plačiai yra pasklidusi, mokėsi medicinos mokykloje, tapo chirurgu, dirbo gydytoju ir 2018 metais jis pradėjo dainuoti jau profesionaliai, which is 7 years.
Yeah.
All right. Adomas is asking, okay, hello, what would it mean to you to represent Lithuania in Eurovision? Ką reikštų atstovauti Lietuvai Eurovizijoje, Anyanya?
I think it would mean two things. It would mean everything to me, like literally everything. And second is going to be a big weight on my shoulder because I know that Lithuania has not won before, and I would love to win that because I think there is no point representing if I at least top 3 in Europe. So I think it's gonna mean, oh man, everything to me. It's gonna be like, I don't know. I don't have any tattoos, but I think that would be my first tattoo.
Okay. Taip, atsakymas atstovauti Lietuvai žinoma reikštų labai daug ir tai būtų visiškai nuostabu. Tuo pačiu tai būtų didelė atsakomybė, nes jis žino, kad Lietuva niekada nėra laimėjusi Eurovizijos ir jeigu jau ten nuvykti, tai bent jau užimti vietą trejetuke norėtųsi, top 3. Tai iš tikrųjų tai būtų labai didžiulis dalykas. Ir jeigu jis vyktų Euroviziją, tai kaip pats sako, tatuiruočių nei vienos neturi, bet jau šituo atveju tikriausiai Eurovizija kur nors įsitatuiruotų. Okay, Davis is asking, hi Anyanya, as you wanted to participate in Eurovision since childhood, which Eurovision performance of all times is your favorites?
Oh, so I was asked this before. I have 3 favorites. So Jamala, when she sang 1944, Austria, 2018. It was...
Was it Cesar Sampson?
Cesar Sampson.
Yeah.
He's an inspiration to me. And of course, Chuto, Tuto. And it's not because I'm in Lithuania, because I know before moving to Lithuania, I wasn't in Lithuania when I heard her perform. And for me, anything gospel, even when you look at Austria, there is gospel, anything gospel always drives my attention. And she had this gospel ensemble around her. It was just beautiful.
Okay. Kokie mėgstamiausi ankstesni Eurovizijos pasirodymai? Tai Jamala, žinoma, kuri laimėjo Euroviziją su daina 1944. Taip pat Monikos Linkytės Čiuto Tuto, nes ne dėl to, kad jisai jau gyveno Lietuvoje, bet tame pasirodyme yra gospelų skambesys, pritarančios vokalistės ir jam iš tikrųjų bet kas susijęs su gospelais yra labai labai gražu. Ir Cesaras Sampsonas, Austrijos atstovas iš 2018 metų, mes jį irgi prisiminame ir jis yra didelis įkvėpimas. Edvinas, unrelated question, what is your favorite sport?
Football.
Wrong answer in Lithuania. Okay, let's do it again. It's football, right? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know what the right answer is?
Yeah. I'm beginning to love basketball now, actually. Before I didn't, but now I follow the highlights, and I've never been to a basketball game before. It's my dream to actually be in the basketball game. So.
Well, you'll be singing in Lithuania's biggest basketball arena on the 15th of February, so I think that counts as, I'm sure they will give you a ticket to the next game. Taip, koks mėgstamiausias sportas? Futbolas, ne krepšinis, bet žino, kad krepšinis Lietuvoje pats svarbiausias, tai dabar jau pradeda sekti krepšinį, jau susigaudo kai kuriuose svarbiausiuose įvykiuose krepšinio. Niekada nėra buvęs krepšinio varžybose, bet kadangi vasario 15 dieną Eurovizijos atrankos finalas Žalgirio arenui, didžiausiai Lietuvos krepšinio arenui, tai aš galvočiau, kad apsilankymas krepšinėje irgi yra ne už kalnų. Okay, right. Okay. This is okay. If not yours, by your opinion, which of Lithuania's national selection performances would be the best for Eurovision? I think it's kind of unfair at the moment because we have only seen like 9 of them, including yours.
Yes.
But anyway, let's put it that way. Like from the first heat, was there anything else that's stuck in your mind and you thought like, okay, this is really cool?
I'm a very honest and sincere person. I think Ruta's song was good. It was. Mm-hmm. I know that, as I said, every other person deserves to be in the finals. Every artist deserves it. But as an artist, when I listened to her song, I also loved a song by Victoria Faith. Mm-hmm. I love the song. Of course, the second person who came second also has a beautiful song. It's kind of similar to the style Victoria Faith sang, but I think Ruta's song was also amazing because they had elements to it, and I commend her. She did great.
Okay.
Great.
Paklausim, kokios dar dainos būtų vertos patekti į finalą iš lietuviškos Eurovizijos, kadangi dar buvo tik vienas atrankos koncertas, tai ir tų dainų dar buvo nelabai daug, bet Anyanya sako, aš visada labai esu sąžiningas žmogus ir sakau, kad Rūta Budreckaitė buvo puikiai daina, turėjo daug labai įdomių elementų. Taip pat patiko Viktorijos Fave daina. Na ir žinoma, antroje vietoje Justė Baradulinaitė taip pat irgi yra labai gražu, o šiaip jisai pasikartoja, kad visi artistai buvo verti finalo. There's so many questions, I'm just running through them. Okay, this is a good one. Do you often find yourself running out of time? How does your day look like?
Yes. I think naturally humans always procrastinate. And also, I'm this kind of person that I have too many things going on. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to have this dream and that dream. And time is never enough. And sometimes we need money to do most of these things. So when you think about money, you're like, oh, I wouldn't do this. So, but what I've learned growing older is like, don't ever think about money when you want to do something. It's one of the things that made me to lose so many things in life. I was thinking about money, how to get money to, even the Eurovision, when I spoke with so many people about how much do I need and this, I had the amount, I was like, no way, there is no way. But I had to throw that away and just do it. The moment you do it, you'll be surprised how many people want to help. So I think, yeah, every day we run out of time. It could be because of money, it could be because of procrastination, or it could just be because we don't care, you know. So it's just human behavior.
Okay. Klausimas buvo, ar dažnai pritrūksta laiko, kadangi būtent taip skamba dainos pavadinimas lietuviškai, running out of time, nebeliko laiko, trūksta laiko. Ir jis sako, visai būna, nes kiekvienas iš mūsų prokrastinuoja, būna akimirkų, kai galbūt ir tingisi kažką daryti, ar neprisiverti kažko daryti. Bet šiaip dar vienas dalykas, ką jis yra supratęs, kad labai daug idėjų ir labai daug dalykų mes nepadarome ir atrodo, kad mums pritrūksta to laiko, nes mes per daug kartais mąstome apie pinigus. Ir jo matymas yra toks. Net su Eurovizija, kai jis suprato, kad reikės turbūt nemažos investicijos į tą pasirodymą, iš pradžių atrodė nesąmonė, ne. O paskui suprato, kad kai tik pradedi judėti į priekį, kai darai dalykus, kai negalvoji apie tai, atsiranda žmonių, kurie nori padėti. Taip kad štai toks yra atsakymas į šitą klausimą. Okay, some of those are quite poetic, actually.
Oh, okay.
Like, for example, Milda is asking, yes, if your Eurovision song was a color palette, what colors would it include and how do they represent the emotions of story of the song?
Oh.
I'm not even sure you thought about that.
Oh my God, I'd never thought about that, but that's a very good question.
Yeah.
Well, the idea, if she noticed the way we dressed, was black and white. And that's how we represented on stage. Because life is literally black and white. And you can take it anyway. There is light, there is darkness, there is love, there is hate, there is sadness, there is joy. So that's the way I would represent it, black and white.
Klausimas buvo, kokios spalvos, jeigu šita daina būtų spalvų paletė, kokius spalvų šita daina būtų, tai atsakymas yra, kaip jau pastebėjote, iš scenų yra juoda ir balta dvi esminės spalvos, nes jos atspindi gyvenimą. Gyvenime yra juoda ir balta, yra meilė ir neapykanta, ir visur kitur irgi yra tie du poliai, į kuriuos iš esmės viskas atsiremia. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, there are so many, actually. You know, I'm not used to that many questions. Okay, Thomas is asking, will there be big changes for the performance in the final, and will there be more gospel vibe, because that's very beautiful?
Oh, actually, wait, Thomas, actually, wait. There will be, I think, a little bit of music-wise. There will still be gospel, but there will be a lot of stage, because now it's going to be a bigger stage. And I don't know if they watched the Ukrainian Eurovision last year, so one of the stage producers would be the one to stage produce the finals. The one
who worked, like one of her producers that worked with like Jerry Hale,
yes.
Alona?
Yes.
Okay, coming to work for your performance.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so he's coming to partner with Simas, who worked in the semifinals. So the stage performance is going to be very, very different. It's going to be just, we have to see how it goes. I don't want to leak so many information, but there's going to be changes in the stage performance. In the music, Gospel, we still have gospel, but maybe a few added beats, you know. But we are going to experiment and see.
Okay. Kaip keisis pasirodymas, ar ten bus daugiau gospelų, kaip vienas mūsų žiūrovas sako, kad tai labai gražu. Tai sako, taip, muzikoje bus pokyčių, bus ir viską pamatysit, bet sceninis vaizdas tikrai keisis, tikrai bus dar tobulinamas, kadangi vienas iš prodiuserių, kurie dirbo su praėjusiu metu Ukrainos Euroviziniu pasirodymu, manau, kad visi prisimenam tą pasirodymą, Jerry Hale, Aliona, Tereza Marija, tai vienas iš tų žmonių, prodiuserių, kurie ten dirbo su šituo pasirodymu, prisijungs prie Anyanyos komandos ir pasistengs, kad tas pasirodymas Lietuvoje atrodytų dar geriau. Okay, I'm just filtering through. Okay, another unrelated question from, well, this one is easy. Have you tried any Lithuanian dishes? Of course you have.
Yeah.
It's not like we have like so many Lithuanian dishes, so I'm sure you tried cepelina, I'm sure you
I
tried...
love cepelina.
Tried šaltibarščiai.
Labai skanos. It's very tasty. I really love it. I've not tried pink soup yet.
Really?
No, I haven't, but I will. I will try it.
So how many summers have you spent there to, like, you know, not walk around the city and not try it? I mean, because it's everywhere.
It's just one summer, actually. And that one summer I was so busy that I didn't even have time for myself. I couldn't even go to Pink Festival.
Okay, yes.
But I will try it for sure. Next summer, promise.
Klausimas apie lietuvišką virtuvę. Cepelinus valgė, labai skanu, šaltibarščių dar nebandė, nes dar nebuvo kažkaip kada, net nebuvo šaltibarščių festivalį, bet jau pažada, kad būtinai paragaus ir tada galės pasakyti savo nuomonę. Okay. What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you during a performance?
I would say maybe before performance, this Eurovision, I was very sick. I had a bacteria infection because and he always comes home with so many things. And a few days before, I had a very bad bacteria infection and viral infection and lost my voice because, of course, as a doctor, medication. I think that was the moments. But moments, I would say maybe a few times, like the sound wasn't like on stage, maybe the sound is not comfortable, then it could be an issue. But overall, I think because I was sick, my voice. Lower notes were very difficult. Higher notes was easier. Yeah, but I think it's when you are sick. When I'm sick, it's.
Okay. Koks beprotiškiausias dalykas yra nutikęs per pasirodymą, tai Anyanya sako, kad tai būtent buvo per šių metų Eurovizijos atranką šeštadienį, kurią jūs matėt, nes kelios dienos iki filmavimo jis susirgo, turi sūnų, kuris lanko mokyklą ir žinoma, vaikai parsineša. Ir buvo toks iš viso dingo balsas. Kai jis dainavo Eurovizijos atrankos pasirodyme, iš tikrųjų tas balsas neskambėjo taip 100%, kaip jisai norėtų ir finale mes tikimės, kad jisai skambės jau taip, kaip jisai norės. Bet šiaip sakė taip, žemos natos buvo sudėtinga, aukštos natos irgi ten, tai iš esmės žinokit, kad tas pasirodymas, so the performance you have seen is not 100% yet.
No.
In terms of vocals as well. Kad ta daina finale, žinokit, jeigu viskas bus gerai, skambės turbūt galingiau negu skambėjo dabar. Nors man atrodo, kad ir dabar visiškai gerai skambėjo. What music do you listen to personally? Samantha asks.
Okay, so of course now I'm really listening to a lot of Lithuanian music.
Who are your favorite? Because that's another question. Who are your favorite Lithuanian singers?
Okay, so Justinas Juritis.
Okay.
I love his music because it's not really like that dancing, but it's very soulful, which is what I love. I love, of course, I love Kunigunda for some reason. That's like one of my favorite, songs. And there's a song I'm learning now. It's by Jessica Shai. I love this song also. And yeah, but generally I always listen to gospel music. It's like that's how I start my day because I feel that for me, what's inside will bring out what's outside. Your soul, your spirit. So for me, gospel music always keeps me in the right mind frame, the right spirit. So I listen to that more, you know. I'm not trying to say other songs are bad, but for me, words of songs are like important to me to inspire me, to make me feel strong and happy and joyous and yeah, so for me, always gospel music is top gospel, then soulful music, jazz, but now I'm listening to a lot of Lithuanian songs and I love it.
Okay, klausimas buvo, kokia mėgstamiausia jo muzika klausytis namie. Tai žinoma, gospel yra pirmoje vietoje, nuo tos muzikos jis pradeda savo dieną. Tai muzika, kuri atneša šviesą, džiaugsmą, energiją, geras mintis. Taip pat mėgsta džiazą, mėgsta soulą, bet šiuo metu klausosi daug lietuviškos muzikos ir jūs patys jau atpažino tas pavardės ir girdėjot netgi kai kurias niūniuojamas jų. Justina tinka, nes tai yra muzika, pagal kurią galima ir šokti, ir joje yra daug dvasiškumo ir tokio gilumo. Kitas dalykas, aišku, Kunigunda, šitą dainą per naujus metus matėt per LRT, Anyanya ją dainavo ir Vaidas Baumila girdėjo, kaip Anyanya ją dainavo. Ir dabar jisai mokosi Jessica Shy, vieną dainą, kuri jam irgi patinka, žodžiu, klausosi lietuviškos muzikos, klausosi jos pakankamai daug. Okay, we actually don't have this kind of comments in this one, but I still think it makes sense to ask you because there are loads of comments after Saturday's performance. Some people, you know, I don't know whether it's like xenophobia or something, some people, let's put it this way, uncomfortable with the idea of a foreigner potentially representing Lithuanian Eurovision. And some of those comments, I'll be honest, man, I'm sure you read the internet, I'm sure you know, some of those comments could be quite hurtful. And actually, I was really, really, you know, surprised and unhappy about some of the things that people can be saying on the internet. How do you react to that, and what would be your answer to people who maybe puzzled or surprised of it, just don't think it's a good idea to let someone from foreign country represent Lithuania?
Yeah. So, as I said, I'm always very positive, but even sometimes people say men cry. And that night, of course, with the joy and happiness, and I try to go to YouTube just to watch and see some comments, and it was a tough night for me. Even with the joy of going to the finals, I was thinking maybe it was better not to go to the finals, you know, because I love my life peaceful, and I was just looking at my family, of course, my son, my wife, and I was even worried. I hope I don't get like attacked on the streets or something like that. But I cried. I'm just trying to be honest. There was a time I just cried, but the tears was kind of like prayer, and I was just saying, God, just help me, you know, give me peace, because I know that if all the people who voted for me, 1,000 plus, wanted to come right, I would seem more positive, you know. But it's sad that the world is like that, and I didn't mean to hurt anybody, you know. I didn't go and say, oh, I'm going to win everybody. No. I just wanted to have fun. And I understand that most people, their favorite didn't go through, but it's better to be more nice, you know. Būti malonis, or malonu būti mailintas, you know. We have to be more loving, more caring, and I didn't choose my skin color, you know. I was this way, and I feel that we're not different, you know, and I'm just happy, and I know that there are lots of Lithuanian people supporting me, and I want to say that those who are supporting me, thank you so much. I truly, I don't know how, if I had to say everyone to give them hugs, I'll give them hugs, but we should be more kind, and it's just not just me, you know. Even in The Voice, I had friends who were even Lithuanians that had hate comments, and they were sad. And these people are like working hard. I'm working hard. I'm trying to do the best I can. I understand that maybe you don't like the music, or maybe you don't like me. It's okay. I understand. But a few comments were really, really, really bad. And my wife just told me, don't read it anymore. And people were writing me, so many of, I don't want to call names, so artists encouraging me. I even told my wife, I said, maybe I should step back, you know. It's like normal human thinking to think about it, you know, but.
Okay, I'll try to translate at least bits of this. Thank you for sharing that, you know. So, aš paklausiau iš tikrųjų, kaip jis reaguoja visokius ksenofobiškus komentarus, kurių yra ir pakankamai negražių internete apie tai, kad, na, Lietuvai kaip čia galėtų atstovauti artistas, kuris yra kilęs iš kitos šalies. Ir jisai pasakė, kad iš tikrųjų tą naktį po Eurovizijos atrankos to turo iš tikrųjų buvo daug dalykų. Jis nuėjo į YouTube, paskaitė kai kurios komentarus, ten buvo ir pakankamai piktų, ir tikrai nepagarbių, ir tikrai negražių dalykų. Ir jisai pasakė, kad jis, na, nusprendė tiesiog. Buvo netgi viena akimirka, kai jisai sakė žmonai, gal man atsitraukti, gal man toliau jau nebeeiti, bet kita vertus jis gavo ir daugybę palaikymo, daugybė žmonių už jį balsavo ir yra daug žmonių, kurie palaiko jo muziką, jo karjerą, jo kūrybą. Jis taip pat gavo nemažai žinučių iš kitų Lietuvos atlikėjų, kurių neminės vardų, su palaikymo žodžiais, kad reikia eiti į priekį. Ir jis sako, žiūrėkit, mes visi esame vienodi. Taip, aš nepasirinkau, kokia mano yra odos spalva, iš kur aš esu, bet aš atėjau į Euroviziją tiesiog džiaugtis, tiesiog nešti meilę, dainuoti savo dainą. Ir bet kuriuo atveju jis nori padėkoti visiems tiems, kurie palaiko, kurie balsavo ir kurie toliau jį palaikys šitame kelyje. Kita vertus, jis pastebėjo, kad ir Lietuvos balse netgi dalyvaujant ir kiti artistai, kurie iš Lietuvos, jie irgi sulaukdavo daugybės tokių gana nemėlų žinučių ir jo vienintelis pasiūlymas yra būkime mėly, būkime labiau mylintis vieni kitus, nes tai yra vienintelis kelias eiti į priekį. Wise words. Okay, we still have like 5 minutes and we have like gazillion of questions, so we're not going to be able to go through all of them, but right. Okay, there's some comments. We love you and your song. Keep making great music and being a wonderful person. You're amazing.
So
we wish you best of luck. I wish you best of luck in Eurovizija. Okay. Yeah, this is some Eurovision trivia kind of related things, so we can go through them quickly. Like, what do you think about last year's Lithuania winner, Silvestr.lt?
Amazing song.
Okay.
Amazing song, amazing performance, amazing song. Great team, styling, light, song, everything. Amazing.
Okay. Ką galvoja apie Silvestr.lt? Nuostabu, puikiai komanda, puikiai daina, puikus pasirodymas, labai stilinga ir taip toliau. This is not a question, just an observation. Elvira is saying, I really like the fact that your songs and your performance, we have like, my English is getting rusty because I'm, talking so much. It's in line with Christian position. That's what Elvira says, the word of God. Okay, Edvinas, in what Lithuanian cities have you been in?
Oh. Okay, apart from Vilnius, Kaunas, I've been in Druskininkai. I've been in Šiauliai, of course, Klaipėda. I've been in Alytus. I've been in...
Is Panevėžys on that list?
No,
not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Very soon. Maybe there are a few, but I can't remember now. But yeah. Beštonas. I've been in Beštonas.
Beštonas? Okay, that's a really nice resort town. Aš neversiu, kuriuose miestuose jis buvo, jūs jau patys viską supratot. Kuriuose miestuose Anyanioje apsilankė ir aš nebejoju, kad apsilankys dar daugiau. Okay, we had a song about the colors and the palettes of, what colors would the song be all about. If you were any weather, what would you be and why? This is a question that was yesterday as well for you, Stan. So, summer.
Definitely summer, because I'm always, hyped, always like this. Especially when I'm on stage. Oh man, I'm different on stage. I'll definitely say summer. I'll say summer because my spirit is always like this, hot. I love to dance and give all the energy, Yeah.
Okay. Koks būtų oras, jisai tai aišku, kad vasara, nes jisai mėgsta energiją, mėgsta ritmą, mėgsta vasarišką nuotaiką, tai Anyanya yra vasara. Ne žiema, ne ruduo, ne pavasaris tikrai. Actually, I thought about this. Well, let's imagine you don't win the, Lithuanian selection this year, and let's imagine, you will try your luck next year, or or some other time. When you're watching Eurovision, just like last year, I think your heart can be torn between rooting for Ukraine and Lithuania. I mean, so what comes? Imagine it depends on you. It's number one and number two, Lithuania and Ukraine. I mean, it's difficult, isn't it?
I think Well, the good thing about Eurovision, you can always vote for both countries.
Yes.
You know, so I always vote for both countries. I always support. I think that it wasn't fair on Lithuania last year. I think they should have had a better position because it was a good number. It was good. You know, it's like even that's the style of Eurovision. You know, it fits Eurovision so well. On the other hand, I know I've been in Ukraine. It's like a country that taught me a lot of what I know today. I can't say my story without Ukraine. I know sometimes some people are tired of hearing it, but that's the reality. You know, I'm a grateful person. In the next 10, 20 years, I don't know where I will be, 50 years.
That's actually interesting, like, you know, when the war finishes, and let's hope it finishes soon, it finishes the right way. Like, do you imagine yourself moving back to Ukraine? Or do you imagine yourself staying here? I'm sure you have this conversation in your mind, you know, with yourself or your relatives as well.
Yes, we would definitely visit. My son is Ukrainian. We have plans. Even now that there is war, I've been back to Ukraine several times. And I will still visit, war or no war. And when there is no war again, we will definitely visit often. But living there, I think our chapter there is over. You know, everyone has, it's like a book. When you finish chapter 1, you move to chapter 2. So I think now it's Lithuania.
Okay. Aš paklausiau, už ką jis įstriktų Eurovizijoje, jeigu pats nedalyvautų, už Lietuvą ar Ukrainą, tai sako, balsuočiau tai ir už tą šalį, nes širdis tikrai yra tarsi persiplėšus. Anyanya mokėsi ir gyveno ne vienus metus Ukrainoje, tai jo sūnus yra ukrainietis. Tai jis sako, kad jisai lankėsi ne vieną kartą net ir karo metu, buvo nuvykęs ten ir kad kai baigsis karas, aišku, kad lankysis Ukrainoje, bet tam tikrą prasme jis jaučia, kad turbūt gyvenimo ta dalis Ukrainoje jau yra pasibaigus ir šiuo metu visi planai, visos mintis yra susijusios vis dėlto su Lietuva. We still have loads and loads of questions. I'm really sad that we have to finish this conversation now, but I want to... Okay, let's do the last one. It's not musical, but it's interesting. In which country the nature is the most beautiful for you? Lithuania, Ukraine, or Nigeria?
Oh, nature.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a very risky question.
It is. Yeah. It's different. I've never been to Nigeria. When was the last time when you were in Nigeria?
Last year.
Okay.
You know, because my mom died, I had to go bury her. So I think I would say Lithuania and Ukraine has a lot of similarities because they are kind of like the same region. Yeah, like the weather is almost the same. It's cold and later it's hot. Of Nigeria, it's like never snows. Highest weather that is cold is raining time. So, but the humidity, I don't like it so much in Nigeria because it's like when it's hot, it's like it's
like a sauna.
Yeah. So it's like I enjoy the summer in Ukraine and in Lithuania more than in Nigeria. Funny enough, I would say that maybe I would say the fruits because for me food is I like both. Fruit is very, you know, it's like fresh and more natural in Nigeria. I know I'm talking about fruits instead of weather, but it's like it's the same thing because I know here in summer that's when we have more fresh fruits and stuff like that. So I think it all depends on the timing. It all depends on the season. I would love to stay here during Christmas, for example. I don't want to go to Christmas in Nigeria. But of course, July, June, I can go visit Nigeria. I think it all depends on, I wouldn't, to be honest, I'm being sincere, I wouldn't say, because I haven't lived in Nigeria for so long. And when I went back to Nigeria, I felt like a foreigner, you know. I don't know if it has happened to you before. You didn't live in your hometown for so long. And when you go back, you're like, oh, you know, it feels different. So I think it all depends on the season and the timing. I love the three countries depending on, you know, I don't like Ukraine during the Christmas because their Christmas is different, is in January, and I wasn't used to celebrating Christmas January, you know. So it all depends on the timing and the season.
Gerai, kur labiausiai patinka gamta buvo klausimas mūsų žiūrovo. Nigerijoje ar Ukrainoje ar Lietuvoje. Nigerijoje Anyanya yra gimęs, Ukrainoje praleido nemažai laiko studijuodamas ir dirbdamas Lietuva dabar yra jo namai. Sako, rizikingas klausimas, nes visur yra skirtingai. Pavyzdžiui, vasaros jam labiau patinka čia, nes Nigerijoje yra karšta ir labai labai drėgna. Kalėdos jam, pavyzdžiui, nelabai patiko Ukrainoje, nes ukrainiečiai pagal savo religinius papročius švenčia Kalėdas sausio mėnesį ir tai jam tai yra neįprasta. Tai pavyzdžiui, sniego Nigerijoje nėra, bet ten vasara labai karšta ir drėgna. Sunku pasakyti. Kiekviena iš tų šalių turi savo tam tikrą džiaugsmą ir kiekvienoje iš jų atrodo, kad geriausia yra būti tam tikrų skirtingų metų. Nigerijoje, beje, jisai buvo pernai, mirė jo mama, taip kad jis turėjo ir liūdną priežastį tenai apsilankyti, bet sako, dabar į Nigeriją grįžęs jau jaučiasi kaip užsienietis. Čia kaip neįprastas toksai visiškai dalykas. Ir dar Nigerijoje yra patys skaniausi vaisiai iš šitų trijų šalių, nes viskas tenai labai labai šviežia ir ten taip jau yra. Listen, thank you for this conversation. I really enjoyed it, and looking forward to your performance in the final. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
And I would like to say to all of our viewers, and I switched to Lithuanian now, of course. What a crazy day. Visiems žiūrovams noriu pasakyti, kad dėkojame Anyanyai, kad apsilankė mūsų laidoje šiandieną ir ačiū Jums, kad žiūrėjote. Mūsų kolegos iš LRT.lt išrinks vieną žmogų, kuris uždavė klausimą ir pažymės jį Facebook'e, perduosim Jums Eurovizinį prizą, Eurovizijos marškinėlius. Noriu dar kartą priminti, kad jau šį šeštadienį 21 valandą Jūs galėsite pamatyti antrą Eurovizijos atrankos koncertą per LRT televiziją, taip pat portale LRT.lt, taip kad būtinai žiūrėkite ir balsuokite. O mes šiandien pabaigsim laidą su kūriniu, kurį dainuoja mūsų šios dienos pokalbio svečias. Kitą savaitę turėsim ir daugiau pokalbių su kitais dviem atlikėjais, kurie žengs į finalą šį šeštadienį. Bet dabar mes klausysimės dainos, kuri kol kas yra pirmoje vietoje ir buvo pirmoje vietoje pirmame atrankos ture, Anyanya, Running Out of Time. Pasiklausykim dar sykį, let's listen to this once again. You are saying this wasn't 100%, but I think this was still pretty cool. Anyanya, Running Out of Time. Ačiū, kad žiūrėjot. Iki kitų pašnekesių.
Been 24 hours since Sunday morning. Still haven't found the balance. I feel the pressure coming. Been running, chasing big dreams. Nose made for something. It's been 24 hours. Feels like a mini goal. I know I can't stop the sunset. I gotta hurry on. So tell the world that I'm up next. I gotta make it known. Big stage and the spotlight. Just hope I got enough time. Gonna use all 24 hours to put on a show. I think I'm running out of time. Keep going till I cross the line. Your days are numbered, so am I. I really gotta get it together. I think I'm running out of time. Don't know until it's all over. No, we don't get forever. No, we don't. It would have been a little different if I knew you would have passed away. Spent a lot of hours missing and wishing we had one more minute. But 24 hours, yeah, that's all we got. I think I'm running out of time. Keep going till I cross the line. Your days are numbered, so am I. I really gotta get it together. I think I'm running out of time. I know this moment, these days that go won't belong to me. I know nothing is promised, so I make the best of this. And if I'm honest, sometimes I pray